Okay, so today we're going to learn about this game called racquetball. Let's talk about the serve. When I serve, I have to be in between these two lines, and I have to serve off of one bounce. When I serve it, the ball has to land behind this line right here. Now, when I serve it, has to hit the front wall first. Then it can bounce and hit a side wall. But when it hits a side wall, it has to land on the ground behind this line before it hits another wall. If I serve it and it hits the front wall, the side wall, and then the other side wall before it hits the ground, that is illegal. That's called three walls. It cannot hit three walls. Now, if I serve it and it hits this back wall before it hits the ground, then that's called long. That means it went past the boundary, so I get to serve again. If I mess up my second serve, I lose my serve and my opponent gets to serve.
And when he's serving, I'm going to stand in the middle of the court so that I can either, if I have to move this way, I can move this way. If I have to move to my left, I can move to my left. So you want to just be in the middle of the court ready for the serve.
So here's an example of a serve. The ball has to hit this front wall before it hits the ground. Now, every time it hits a wall, you can let it bounce on the ground, but you cannot let it hit the ground consecutively 2 times. Okay, so let's start a rally. Here, I'll start with the serve.
Racquetball rules. Play starts with the server standing in the service area between the 2 parallel lines. Once the ball is served, the players alternate taking shots at the front wall until someone is unable to keep the ball from bouncing on the floor more than once when returning the ball, and therefore losing the rally.
The player who wins the rally always gets to serve.
A good serve happens when the ball hits the front wall before hitting anything else, flies over the service zone, and does not hit the back wall before hitting the ground. You are allowed to hit one side wall. If one of these things does not happen, it is fault serve. The person serving gets 2 chances to make a good serve. If the player fails to get a good serve in his or her 2 chances, the opponent gets to serve. Occasionally, both players might be in the same area during a rally. One player may accidentally block the other player from making a shot. This is called a hinder. A hinder results in replaying the rally.